Okay, I'm sorry you guys cannot hear me, but we're now in the financial segment of the circuit training for total wellness and health. This is a clutter-free circuit training. As you guys know, when you go to the gym, you train on every of the different types of equipment to work out all of your body. We're working out our health all the way around, from the planning in the morning down to the social networking in the end. We're working on all that 1 hour increments at a time. I introduce each segment with what I'm currently working on and what I'm doing towards to benefit that and what the end goal is. At the end, I wrap up and let you know how that goal went. It all goes to fund the Art of Good Incorporated, which is a nonprofit corporation um, that I organize in order to help those people that have been muted by society. If you want more information on that, you can either scan the QR code that shows up at the beginning of the segment or at the end of the segment. In addition, you can simply go visit theartofgoodincorporated.com. You will see QR codes frequently throughout different posts that I make. Those QR codes are basically digitally designed products that I created that specifically, address some of those needs, in support of encouraging those going through those types of things, because those going through those types of things are me. And I hope by going on my journey in self improvement and re-ascertaining myself and regrounding myself, that others, that are in the same situation, be able to join as well or share. That's my goal, is to bring together. I think I paused, I froze. And that's my goal, to bring together people that are in need of support, because a lot of times when you've experienced some of those things that I show on that website, you don't have much support. Those things are automatically um, prejudiced against without any, you know connotation around it. You don't know really what's really going on. It's just it's just placed in a pocket and made to disappear. And we need to be seen, we need to be heard, and we need to grow and develop. A lot of times those situations are undue, and we need to be there to support each other. We accomplish so much more together. My daddy used to say, together we stand, divided we fall. And that's so true. If we are compartmentalizing ourselves where we're not able to function together, or we're not even permitted to, or not even, it's not seemed okay for us to, then you'll never grow, you'll never develop, you'll never succeed, and you'll never spiral out into, what your true divine creative being should be. But at any rate, we're going to get on to the financial portion. I'm sorry that it took a little bit, because we got cut out, back and forth between turning the music on and the music off. I mentioned that I am going to. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm gonna have like a little snack here while I eat and do my financials. Here are these are some of the tools, and I don't think I re-mentioned again that I use. I mentioned this on um, my earlier circuit when I was doing meal planning. Supercook.com, very awesome if you're low on funds, you don't have a lot of money, but you have things in your fridge or your freezer or your cabinets, and you're like, I don't have nothing to eat. You plug in all the ingredients here, it'll give you tons of recipes of things that you can make and create just from what you have in your cabinet. Waste not, what not, want not. So you're not wasting those things that you have that are sitting there forever. Another tool that I use, if you look in the upper left hand corner, those are things that I normally typically like to keep in my household. So I make a list of all of them. They're sorted by vegetables, fruits, spices, you know, they're supported by food group. They're separated by food groups. And the key code that you have on the left is whether I have it or not. And if it's something that I feel like I really, really need, you'll see this cool little dagger with the exclamation point over there. And then in addition to that, once I decide what it is that I want or need or don't need, and that's an ongoing thing, I added to my list of these other places that I typically shop. I'm in Valdosta, Georgia. There's not a whole lot to do for groceries here. These are the main places. And so I'll place them into the column of where I would go to get them. That way, when I go out to run my errands, I know, okay, I'm heading over to Dollar Tree today. I need to pick these items up. Save a Lot is by Dollar Tree, so I can also pick that up while I'm there. And Stan's is out on its own, but I can also go there if I need to, and so forth and so on like that, so that I know what it is that I need. I'm spending my time efficiently. I'm spending my money efficiently. I'm using all the resources that I have efficiently. So without further ado, Please join me. If you have your own my financial thing today, like I said, is for me just to get my grocery and shopping list together because we're going to go out and shop because we're going to need food, you know. So that's what mine is for now. Um, Feel free to listen to the music, background music. I will pop in every now and then when I have some commentary to share or something to share. Hopefully, I'm looking to build a community of people we can all live together online here, and just just make all of our dreams come true little by little. Share our experiences, share our desires, and help propel each other to that goal. And if each other just happens to be me here by myself, that's what it will be. And eventually, hopefully, maybe one day in the future, somebody will come across it and be a part of this community. I love you guys, and I will talk to you again at the end of this segment. We have about 30 minutes left. All right. Thank you guys so much for standing by while I grabbed that quick bite to eat. I was really hungry. I had leftover curry, just one scoop of rice, and maybe 2 to 3 scoops of gravy because I really like the gravy. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna do our grocery shopping. And we're gonna look. First thing we want to do is make sure. For me, I'm gonna input all my ingredients into the Super Cook. And if you're just joining and don't know what it is, Super Cook is it's also available in the app. It's a website where you can input all of the items that you have in your cupboard, your freezer, your refrigerator, and that way you can make the most efficient use of the ingredients you have to create food and hopefully not waste. Or if you're struggling and you're like, hey, you got nothing left, this is a good way to see that you actually have more than you think. And if you're not a great cook and it doesn't work out, it's okay because you weren't using it anyway because it sat in there forever and you just throw it away. It'll be okay, right? So, um, and one of the hopes that I hope to do is I've started planting gardens a few times, had some success, and then stopped. But if you have old vegetables, even if they're old, they do grow back because I've done it before. But they actually absolutely do. So we're gonna go over to Supercook, which is what you see right behind me is supercook.com. Again, it is an app available. Right now, it says the only ingredients we assume you have is salt and pepper. I've had this for a while, so it looks like possibly it may have just logged me out. Let me see if I'm still logged in. I'm still logged in. Okay. And I probably just logged myself out, which is great. Let me make sure. Yeah, I'm still good. So anyhow, so I just learned, and you did too, that if you want to go back, don't use the browser. We always should know that. But use the back button in the app. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start adding stuff. It's in the upper top left corner. You see the stuff that I have right now currently. Lots of stuff with the access that I would want, but I don't have. We're trying to work the best we can with what I want, um, with what I have. What I'm going to start to do, butter is already on that list, so we're good on that. I do have, I think cream cheese is already on that list as well. Nope, actually, it says that it's not. So I'm adding cream cheese to that list. Um, Also, sharp cheddar cheese, I'm adding to the list as well. And I'm low on the curry, so I'm about to be finished with that. So, oh, it doesn't do it that way. Here's sharp cheddar cheese. Yeah, so I'm going to, and if you want to know that if it confirmed that it went through, you see the little pop up at the bottom saying, yeah, we went through. Don't have any of these. My next check mark isn't until coconut milk. So I have coconut milk. So we're going to add that. I also have powdered milk, milk powder. Okay. And what else do I have? I have a frozen banana. Probably not even a frozen banana, probably half a frozen banana, but I do have some frozen fruit, and I'm just going to use them for smoothies. So, and they don't really have it. This is frozen, but I'll list it as one banana anyhow. Um, I don't have any of these other things all the way down to I have what's that? Prunes. I have prunes. So as you can see, that list is sorted by food group. So now we're in the fruits, and it's kind of helpful. I didn't know whether to put the sugar, but I think don't know if sugar is technically a fruit or not. I think I did like slight research on it to try to figure it out. So we have sugar in there. I do have brown sugar, so I'm adding brown sugar. I do have powdered sugar. I don't have any of those other things. And I put baking powder and grains. And again, if you guys know the truth or have any input on that, let me know. I just did some like slight research and don't have really have time for all of that. But based on what I saw, that's what I thought. But if you guys think that baking powder should go into another group, let me know. We have Bisquick baking mix. We have bread. We have white bread. Oh, doesn't really designate it there, but it's okay. Then I have grape nut. I don't know if they would have grape nut listed in here that way. Grape nut breakfast cereal. They do. I also have shredded wheat. I don't know if I still have shredded wheat or not. I think I do. Yep. Oh, it's already on that list. Okay. Then we have cornbread, and I'm thinking about making cornbread too. I think for my next, but I think I might need milk. And on my list, I had cakes, but to be honest with you, I really enjoy making my own homemade bread pudding a lot more than even cakes. So maybe I should go buy that milk. It's just expensive though, but I guess it's worth it because you have desserts on in. So definitely. I need to buy flour. I have a little bit of flour, but I need to buy flour. But I'll put it on here just for the sake of if they have a recipe that needs flour, I can say that I have it. But do I have flour on my list? That's the thing. Do I have flour on my list of things that I need? I have curry powder. Let me just do a quick search. I'm in the brown, on the brown spreadsheet now. See if you got flour on here anywhere. So I don't want to duplicate it. I don't have flour on here. I'm tripping, huh? I'm real tripping. Because I definitely do need it. Because I'm down like to the last cup or two. So, yeah. So I need flour. Hamburger buns. Let me just put in buns. I'll probably get both hamburger and hot dog. Hot cross buns. I don't have any submarine buns, so we'll take that off. No, nah, they don't list it out like that, so we'll leave that alone. Because I guess brioche buns would be better than the hamburger buns, but I do have those. I do have bread listed, so having the bread listed should definitely account for something, right? So let's move on. What else do I have here? Next up, do haves. I need to get rice. Do I have rice on this list? So everything that I see with my little weird, important thing, I'm gonna make sure I have. Yeah, I do have rice on this list. Let me go ahead and make sure that I mark that. Yeah. So definitely, I definitely want those banana chips. Now, there's a difference between want and need, so I'm not gonna allow myself to do it, but I have the variation of that mark because I do really want that. But like I said, there's between want and need. Now, I really would like this bacon, and I should be understands already. I do. I do have it there. I don't know if the stands really has it, so I kind of have to check. So that's what that little weird symbol is. Um, I have chicken, so I gotta remember the goal here was to update my list. So I didn't put tortillas in my super cook, so let me go ahead and put that in there. I think it's flour tortillas, I'm not sure. Then I also have chicken, of course. I have chicken, yay. Chicken thighs. And I also, I guess, have chicken legs if they ask for those. They don't have those listed on here. Right? Yep, they don't have chicken legs listed. Okay, that's fine. Um, I will have cooked chicken, so I'll put that on there too. So moving right along, what else I can add to my super cook list? I have canned pork. I'm so scared of that, you guys. If I get real desperate, I'll use it, but I don't even think I want to put that on the list. Well, I will. What kind of pork would I put it? I'll make it as ground pork. I bet it's super disgusting. um, so I have food coloring, red food coloring, right? Um, I would like some ribs. I'm glad I don't have any because I would definitely gain all that weight. So I have lentil beans. Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. My God. I have lentil beans. But the good news with all of that, why is it doing that? The good news with all of that is that I'm going to be restarting the cycle. So those things that I feel like I could have done better on, I'll get. I don't know what the Korean beans are called. I just call them red Korean beans, but I'm sure they have a real name. I guess this would be a good time to learn. Uh-oh. Vegetables. We're on beans, red Korean beans. I don't know what they're called. Let me see what the name of them are. We'll find out together, right? Red Korean. But yeah, but what is it called? I guess they're just red beans. Red beans are very commonly used ingredient in Korean cuisine, not only savory dishes but sweets and desserts. That's true. But we used to eat like the Korean donuts, and they're made out of these. Okay, it's called a red adzuki bean. I didn't know that's what it was called, but okay. So now I know, and I'm gonna put it on my list so I don't forget. Oop, adzuki beans. Look at that. That's a real thing. I didn't know that's what they were. All right. I didn't know that's what they were called. And I mentioned this a few times. There's some things that we grew up eating, whether they were American or Korean, and I never knew the real words for it. I never knew the Korean or the American word for it. So I have refried beans. Oh, I wonder if I have listed. I think I do have the Korean wine vinegar and all that listed on here, or they weren't in here because this looks like it has some of the stuff from a long time ago. So I'm gonna put cabbage. Yeah, that's one there. All right, so should I buy carrots? I don't think I'm ready to buy carrots yet. I do have celery sticks. They're called celery ribs. Okay, cool. I do have some garlic paste, very little, but I do have some. Fresh garlic is always good to have, but I don't think I'm ready for that either. Yeah, garlic paste. Whoops, I didn't mean to remove it. I removed it, my silly self. Oh well. It's funny, I made a mistake, put garlic with a K at the end. And I remember my mom used to call it garlicky, garlicky, because that's just what she called it. Got garlic powder, and I plan on using this garlic powder. Garlic does have a lot of good power though. Garlic powder. Oh, I do have that garlic and herb seasoning. I saw that pop up. Am I still fishing that K? I think so. Garlic and herb seasoning. Ooh, I can make cream cheese. Ooh, roasted garlic and herb seasoning. Oh, oh, I'm getting hungry thinking about that. Now I want some garlic bread, but let me chill. Um, I have, I do have ginger. Well, I have ginger powder versus true ginger, so let me put that in there because I do have ginger. I never thought I would ever buy ginger powder, but I think it's because I couldn't find ginger in the stores at first, but now I know. If you're in Valdosta, if you need fresh ginger, there's an Asian market. I need to stop talking about them. But there's an Asian market on Venus Road. You could also get it from the Spanish market by La Jalisco and also at Save a Lot. So ginger powder, I do have that. It's time to get moving. It's not so bad. It's not the same as the real thing though. I would like green beans, but I'm okay not having it. See if I got canned jalapenos, which actually is just as good as regular jalapenos to me as far as taste. Okay, that's jalapenos. Then I do have kimchi. I don't think it's gonna list kimchi on here, but I do have kimchi. Not water, especially not watermelon kimchi. I think that's my own creation. Oh, I saw kimchi. Oh, I saw skim milk. I don't have skim milk, so or maybe that is skim milk that I have. I don't. I saw skim milk in here for some reason. Skim milk powder, milk powder. Oh, okay. I guess it's the same. Okay, no problem. All right. So then I have Korean salt. I have Korean salt. They may not list that separately, but it tastes a lot more pungent. Yeah, it doesn't look like they do. Let me just put salt. All right. So I have seasoning salt. I don't have any of those. Anyways, I know I have Korean salt. So, anyways, do I have nuts? I have almonds. We're gonna make us some cheesecake tonight, you guys. When the next time when I get back around to the circle of meal prep, we're making cheesecake. I don't know, maybe prune cheesecake because that's the only fruit that I have. Send you to the bathroom, but I'm all right with that. And then remember how I had that cranberry juice cocktail, and I said that I was going to use that for to marinate the chicken. So the next go round that I have where I can um, meal prep, I'm going to Certainly do that. I'm going to marinate the chicken in those juices and onions and potatoes. They don't have pickle juice on here. Yeah, that's my own little weird thing. No pickles juice. They said that if you marinate chicken in pickle juice, it gives you the flavor that Chick-fil-A has. So if I get desperate to use it, I'll definitely look into that. So I have potatoes. What is this new potato? What is that? New potato? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I guess they mean if you have fresh potatoes. All right. So, anyways, I have red peppers. I don't have any bell peppers, so we can definitely remove that. Sad to say. Crushed red pepper, I do have that. I don't even think I had cayenne listed on here, but they may be in a separate section. I do have relish, even though I have on here that I don't. I do absolutely do have relish. What is Korean red pepper called? What is it called? I don't know what it's called. Kongochi, yeah, but what does it mean? Is it just called a chili pepper in English? It says in Korea, the chili peppers are most often called gochu, which means chili pepper. Green ones are called gochu, and the red ones are honggochu. Okay, I don't know, but I know I have Korean red pepper. It's okay. This is called Takyong chili powder. Okay, I guess that's what it is. I never knew the name of that either. I never knew the name of it. Just ate it. All right, forget it. We'll just leave that alone. But anyhow, we also have seaweed. I do have dried seaweed. It's called cumin, but they have it listed, I guess, under Japanese, but that's okay. I have Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, that's what it is. I had a separate section for the dry powder seasonings versus being put into Worcestershire sauce. Okay, yeah, it's time to get moving. Ooh. And if you guys see me like when it's silent and I'm on camera and I'm just making these slight head movements, I haven't lost it. It's a fly that's buzzing around, and I'm trying to stay focused without like yelling at the fly or whatever. So, but anyways, I have black pepper. Ooh, black pepper chicken sauce. I didn't know there was such thing, but I'm hungry again. My goodness. I guess they say they assume that you have black pepper, so I'm good on that. Okay, I do have Cajun seasoning. I might have to stop this right here. I think I do because I need to move on. All right, so we're gonna move on. We stopped at Cajun seasoning, and then we'll add the rest to our cook thing next. We're going on to education last, and then we'll be able to restart the circuit. Yay!